Hi, my name is Fathima, and this is my testimony of how I learned to believe in God's plan and surrender it all to Him when it seems impossible. One of my favorite verses from Bible is Jeremiah 29:11, which reads, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans for you to prosper and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Almost a year ago, I was preparing to pursue my master's from abroad, but everything around me was telling me how it's going to be an impossible dream. And there was nothing that I could humanly do but to surrender it all to God and believe that if this is God's plan, I don't know how, but this is going to happen. And fast forward a year, I'm exactly where I want to be. God has done the impossible, and every single day I'm here kind of reaffirms how this is God working out His plans. And having this exact realization has been so helpful for me to face the obstacles that comes my way. Even after moving, there had been a lot of uncertainties. Like once I started looking out for part-time jobs, there were these numerous instances where it just wouldn't make sense to me why I would just go until the final stage but just not be hired. This didn't make sense. And then almost a month into it, I came across this vacancy through somebody, and I was really hesitant to apply to this because I did not have the qualifications that they were looking for. But there was something inside me telling me that maybe you should give it a try, and I did. Till this day, I do not understand why they would hire me when I clearly do not have the qualification. But now that I look back, if I had been hired by somebody before that, or if I had found work some other place, I definitely would have lost it during the lockdown scenario. It's only because I managed to get this healthcare job that I was able to continue working throughout these hard times. If not, it would have been a major blow for me. So looking back at this helps me realize how even for the smallest of things, God indeed has a plan for us. And even now there is a lot of worries, a lot of pressure. Like I'm about to graduate, there is pressure to find a new job, and the place that I'm working is closing down. But one thing that I'm reminded of constantly is this verse, that God has a plan for you to prosper and not to harm you. And to everybody out there who's struggling or finding it hard to answer the question, what next? I would just like to say that trust in His plans and everything will just turn out to be fine.